Whoops. Hey guys, this is Tony. So I wanted to do a quick TA on Doggy because I got requested yesterday. Big shout out to Outrageous from the Patreon because he's fucking dope, man. But as of right now, I would not be buying Doggy. Right, I'm gonna be completely honest. For Doggy right now, I would not be looking at buying into Doggy unless it goes back over 21 cents. If it breaks 22 cents. If it breaks 22 cents, actually, well. If it breaks 19 cents, if it breaks 19 cents, runs up, comes back, and recovers back to 19 cents, I'll probably buy in. I don't know if I would buy in right now at 15 cents, especially with the weekly about to close bearish on Sunday. It's kind of tough, man. I mean, depending on where everything is, I mean, I guess we can take the monthly support as something, but monthly support was back here at 16 cents. Doggy is already trading under monthly support and weekly support of 15.6, right? So monthly support is all the way up here, back at 16 cents, right? So I would not be surprised to see Doggy continue its drop back to 8 cents or so. I'm not saying that it's gonna stop or it's not gonna rise. It's just one of those things where I'm like, it doesn't look good because it just broke a bunch of major support and it's still kind of hanging out. I mean, it's hanging out at the 15-cent level, which is fine. And it's actually only really had one bounce from July 12th. So I would not be surprised to see, Doggy bounce back to 30 cents, right? Would not be surprised to see it bounce up to right here. I want to say that, major support. Obviously, you had a big ass wick down here back at 15. The first initial time that you saw that wick down before the run up to 70 plus cents. You had that second touch and you had that third touch right now, right? You basically, I don't really see single touches as an actual touch. I see them. I see the actual the actual placements, right? So you have one right here. Possibly this is the second area and then the third, right? I would definitely think that it has a really good shot of buying right now, but I want to make sure that there are other, there are other elements in crypto that aren't going to affect it. Because you can buy, what is it called? You can buy Doggy right now, but if Bitcoin dumps again, Doggy's going to follow it and it's going to go all the way down to 8 cents, right? It all depends on where you think Bitcoin's going to go. If you think Bitcoin is going to dump again, don't buy Doggy, right? Or at least average down, right? What I do, and I told I always usually tell everybody is, I really only buy, at major support, right? So Doggy, I would only buy at 37 cents, 29, 24, 21, and then right now at 15. So at 15, I should probably be buying some Doggy. Maybe I throw a grand at it right now. I don't know. But the next time that I buy for Doggy would be at 8 cents, right? I don't just blindly throw my money at stuff. I only buy at major support on the weekly, and that's it. As of right now, I would say that there's a high chance of it jumping just because it's had its third touch, and it's probably going to maybe rebound a little bit with everything else, and Bitcoin's kind of rebounding a little bit too, right? So it did hit it hit monthly support at 41.6. It wicked every single time down, but it never closed the candle under it, and now it's going back up, right? As of right now, it does look like, Bitcoin wants to run back up to 43K. Once it hits this, it's probably going to hit 43K and it's going to hit major trend resistance, right? So depending if this gets broken to the upside, great. If not, it's going to come right back down. It's going to come right back down to 41.6, and if there's more bear momentum, it's going to drop all the way to 40K. No doubt about it, right? That's just kind of how it's going to be right now. Especially with the 4 hour. The 4 hour is moving relatively well. The 1 hour looks like it's going to turn bearish sometime soon, right? It looks like if it hits right here, fine. But if it comes all the way back down, there's another chance that it's going to go up here, all the way back down, and then drop to 40K, right? There's definitely a chance for it to drop all the way back down. So don't be surprised that we see 40K by this weekend or something, right? It needs to break this it needs to break this resistance at 43K. It needs to break major, or actually this is minor trend, I think. It needs to break minor trend, and then if that breaks, then we can talk about Bitcoin going back to the 46.5 area, which is still low, right? But things are just, as long as Bitcoin goes up, I think everything else goes up except for random instances of other things. So I mean, look at if you look at Atom right now, Atom is fucking blowing up, and I actually have a big 3L position. I think I have almost 6K in Atom 3.0 right now. There you go. It's gonna Atom 3.0 is gonna close a daily. It's gonna close a violent. It's gonna be a violent close on the daily, which is ridiculous. I would not be surprised if 44.78, this major resistance right here, or 44.7, gets absolutely blown out of the water and you skyrocket to like 6. That's my price target, right? As of right now, I have 2 price targets for Atom, 60 and 66. And I think with this violent close, you're probably going to go halfway to like 52. I would not even be surprised. Super bullish on Atom right now. But as far as Doggy, I think that it can definitely stay stagnant at these prices, if not fall lower with Bitcoin, because it hasn't been resistant, right? It hasn't seen resistance to Bitcoin falls like Phantom or Link or Atom. All of those have seen pretty big moves to the upside, and they haven't shown any kind of correlation to Bitcoin, which is fantastic. And that kind of gives you that kind of tells you, right now, whoever's moving to the upside, it gives you a really good understanding of negative beta in the crypto market. So the next time you want to hedge against Bitcoin going down, the more likely scenario is that Atom, Phantom, and Link are probably going to correlate against Bitcoin, and those altcoins are going to move up while Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market is going to go down. Another one to throw in there is actually Strong. Strong's actually doing extremely well. Strong, there we go. Yeah, so Strong's doing really well, a little bit under $600, but it's just been moving upwards ever since Bitcoin started dropping. And something that I just actually saw, oh shit, look at that. Doggy on the secret settings is giving an initial buy entry today, which is weird. So that makes me feel pretty nice, because secret settings usually tend to be a really good indicator of what's going to happen, right? Secret settings, entry right here, boom, runs to 33. Let me see more secret settings. Entry at 20 cents, boom, runs to 35. Secret settings, entry at 5 cents. Exit was here. Boom, 7. So actually that's kind of good. Your secret settings are showing positive right now. Look at that. You guys see that little red dot right here? Right there. Those are my secret settings that I'm still working on right now, and it's showing an early indicator of what Doggy is thinking about doing, which is pretty. That's pretty good. That those secret settings actually tend to work relatively well. So you know what? Maybe Doggy's not a bad entry. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.